So I want to talk to you about our market.
Hmm.
It's a hot topic these days. So
Yeah.
some people say, "Oh, the market is crushing," and I always say, "No, it's not crushing. It's just you can get a better deal right now,
Right.
for clients." But from your perspective, from loan officer perspective, what would you tell people? Why would they need to buy now and not wait till next year?
Okay. So obviously, the decision's always up to the client, but I get asked that basically every time somebody calls me for a pre-approval. Like, what do you think? Like, should we buy now or wait? Like, honestly, this is the truth. Right now the rates are higher
Mm-hmm.
than they've been in the past, like, 4 years or so. And although there's a lot of speculation, there's a lot of media information saying that the rates will lower or crash. We've been hearing that now for a few years and it hasn't happened.
Mm-hmm.
I can't predict what the feds are going to do. I can only see the information the day of, and when somebody calls me for a loan application and they want a pre-approval, and I go, okay, well, this is what the
Mm-hmm.
rates are right now,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all I have to work with. What I can tell you though is that people that I made loans to, a few years ago with a lower interest rate, not super low, but like 5% or so, they were paying more for the same home that they could get now at a less price, if you get what I mean. So like the purchase prices in the area kind of imitate what's going on with the market for loan officers and rates.
Mm-hmm.
So we have high rates, less people are buying. Homes sell for, a bit less, and we're able to negotiate more for those clients. Meaning that at the end of the day, despite the apparency that the rates are super high or something, they're actually going to be spending the same monthly payment as if they were to wait a year and just let that home grow in value with all the developments going on around that home. The
Yeah.
home's going to be worth 30K, 40K more. The rates are lower, but now they're not going to be able to negotiate a better deal. And they're actually going to just wind up with maybe even a higher monthly payment with a lower rate because property taxes just went up next year or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I've been seeing. People that just decided, hey, look, I want a house, I'm buying one now. They were able to get in their property, homestead it, and they're happy. And when the rates do come down, they're just going to refi into that lower rate. And now they really did beat this real estate game in this current market.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Is there any penalty for refinance?
So there's no penalty as long as you work with a trusted loan officer. The some loans are going to require you to pay a penalty if you pay it off before 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
That isn't typical of any loans that I do because I know that everybody's going to be looking to refinance soon.
Right.
Or if the rates come down, they're going to look to refinance, better worded. But otherwise, they would just have to pay the typical normal closing costs and everything, which, if they don't want to come out of pocket, that could just be covered in the equity in the home itself from closing. And that would be an individual estimate basis on those closing costs.
So basically go with the right loan officer.
Yeah, exactly. And the right realtor.